Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to High Speed Hangover Podcast. Yeah.
Featuring Liam, give my stuff from.
And DJ Gray.
Okay, that's enough. That's a bit daft, isn't it?
Well, you wanted to start it off like that.
No, that was
I
your
personally
idea.
think that was really daft.
That was your idea.
Why can't we just play some music to start off with? It's much more fun.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, let's play some Carnal Rights. There's a blast from the past, a band called Carnal Rights. I saw them live. They were from London. They played lots and lots of shows, and they were lots and lots of good.
I think they should reform and join the UK thrash scene because they are so slept on.
What, the UK thrash scene?
Yeah, no, none of the UK.
I think the UK thrash scene is thriving.
Yeah, but that's slept on though.
Slept on?
Yeah, that means like very overlooked. No one mentions Carnal Rights when it comes to old forgotten gems of the UK thrash scene. No, that's true,
but there are so many forgotten gems of the UK thrash scene. Anyway, we'll just play them. This is off their Rebirth EP. This is a track called Serious. And they're not going to come back again, I shouldn't think, because their singers moved to America. So,
well, let's get him back from America then.
Oh yeah, come back, Simon. Come back and play Carnal Rights again.
Living in a rough and fucked up place. serious? Why so serious? Put a smile on that face. Raging furious, I'm delirious. Take a knife to your fucking face. Insane and deranged. Hatred for the human race. Why so serious? Why so serious? Put a smile on that face. So insane, so crazy, so twisted, so serious. So insane, so crazy, so twisted.
And that was Serious by Carnal Rights. Very good thrash band, as
Wicked
I said.
band.
Very slept on.
What the hell does slept on mean? I've never even heard that phrase before.
overlooked.
Have you invented that phrase? It's the
It means
first time I've ever heard it.
Yeah, I think they'll know. They'll know what it means.
All right, fair enough.
I mean, it's not like anyone's literally
I must be
slept on
down
them.
with the kids to learn new phrases like that.
Well,
I suppose.
it's not like anyone's literally slept on the guys.
No.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
maybe
I
they
don't
have.
know. I mean, I don't even know the guys, so I wouldn't know if they were slept on or not.
That's a weird phrase, man. This modern vernacular that you use really goes above my head, I must say.
Well, what I was gonna say was they're a very good band, and I don't know how popular they were back in their day, but I mean,
Not
they're
popular
probably
enough.
like the equivalent of what Desolator are now or something.
Well, I don't know. It's like all fresh, like, you know, not as popular as it should be. But there you go. It's all underground music, really, isn't it? It suffers from not being
underground.
mainstream enough.
More underground than the London Underground.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so
What are you gonna play next?
Band is a facecore. Oh fuck it, not facecore for fuck's sake. Face melting hardcore thrash.
Face core.
This band is called Dishonor the Crown. They are very hard. Proper hard, real in your face. It's like when you listen to them, it feels like you're getting punched in the face by a fucking spiked glove like 10 times. While your
Nice.
face is bleeding you, and then they rip into your fucking eye sockets and gouge them eyes out.
I'm not sure I want to hear it now. It sounds
Alright.
quite scary.
Yep, this song is from their EP, Gone to the Dogs. This song is called No Revolution.
What started off as a peaceful and jovial demonstration earlier today has now turned into what's going on behind me. Behind me is the headquarters of the Conservative Party, and demonstrators have gathered outside there shouting slogans, burning their banners. In the middle of the courtyard there is a large fire that they've made that they're burning things on, throwing sticks. There's a large police presence inside the courtyard as well.
No revolution!
Okay, that was Dishonour the Crown there from the EP Gone to the Dogs, and that track was called No Revolution. I don't think I've been punched in the face 10 times by a spiked glove, but I get the feeling that I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Heavy and fast and brutal and thrashy and hardcorey and belligerent and kind of yeah. Okay, my turn to choose a track now. So that was quite a new school band you got there. And I'm gonna choose another new band actually. I actually saw them last week at the Unicorn. They're called Neon Halo. They just played at Bloodstock as well, which was good for them. And they were kind of like a deaf thrashy kind of band. And I said I'd play them on this week's show. Right, there's got a little EP out, which has just come out at the moment. You can get that on Bandcamp. Have I got the address of the Bandcamp? Yeah, it's called Forensic Pornography, and the Bandcamp, all the details of, all the contact details will be on our podcast page anyway.
Yep.
But it's neonhalo.bandcamp.com, and you can buy that 4-track EP for £3, I believe. Anyway, the track that I'm choosing to play off it now is called Scavenger's Daughter. So, enjoy.
Why a Scavenger's Daughter?
I have no idea.
Should we ask them?
Well, yeah, maybe when we come to interview them or something, we can ask them for Metal Perv TV or something like that. I wanted to do a Metal Perv TV interview with them actually on Wednesday, but because my account's been messed up on YouTube because some arsehole reported it for a copyright violation, I didn't bother in the end. I was a bit pissed off. Yeah. Anyway, here you go. Scavenger's Daughter by Neon Halo. Yeah.
Don't
Right, that was Neon Halo there. Pretty good, I think you'll agree. And that was taken off their little EP called Forensic Pornography, which is quite a good name. They actually got quite a few good tracks on there. What was the one? She Was Dead When I Found Her, or something like that. It was another track that I saw on that EP, and that sounds. I thought that was quite amusing. Anyway, that track was actually called Scavenger's Daughter. Check that out on Bandcamp. Check out their Facebook. As usual, all the links are available for you to look at on the podcast page. Right, Mr. Farrar.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I am
Your
doing...
gimp suit is looking particularly shiny today. Have you waxed it?
I just want to shout out... I mean, not shout out, for fuck's sake. I just want to mention to all the fans that I don't own a gimp suit yet. Between
I thought the idea was we pretended you had it.
Between you and us, I don't own a gimp suit. It's just... I like them. I mean, I think I asked my mum if I could have one ages ago, and she was like, fuck off, you're not having a gimp suit, it's fucking too tight and it's too expensive. So I'm like, fine, I'll just get myself a fucking burglar mask instead and pretend it's a gimp mask.
Basically, what we're trying to say is if there's anyone out there who owns a gimp suit or wants a new gimp slave who's willing to give a gimp suit to Liam, you can have Liam if you give him a gimp suit to wear. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Depends on who it is.
Oh, fair enough. Alright then, enough about gimp suits, you foolish boy. What are we going to listen to now?
Alright, this is a proper blast from the past. This album, I believe, came out 4 years before I was born. Would you believe that? And I'm listening to it. Oh my god.
You young bastard.
This song... I mean, this band is called Cerebral Fix.
Now, is it Cerebral Fix or Cerebral Fix?
Cerebral Fix, I don't know.
Doesn't matter, they're a good band anyway.
It don't matter, I mean, yeah. And this is from their album, Tower of Spite, and this song is called Injecting Out.
Die.
Okay then, that was a little bit of a Cerebral Fix there. And the good news about Cerebral Fix, that was an old song, but they have reformed.
Yay!
Yes, are they recording, do you know? Have you heard anything about them recording a new album or anything?
I think they said something along the lines of that. They said that...
I take it they'll be touring
I think
as well.
it was them. They said that they were going to go to one of the members' house, and they said they were going to install studio equipment, recording software onto one of their computers.
I read that, actually. I remember reading that.
They're going to record...
Excellent.
Shit. Well, they're hinting that they're going to record stuff. They didn't say directly that they're recording anything.
It may take some time, but it'll be well worth the wait because you've already waited 20 years or whatever since the last time they were out and about playing. I mean, I remember seeing them before a few times actually down at the Royal Standard. Bloody good band they were. Anyway, we're going to do a little gig roundup now just to let people know what gigs are coming up. And there's a couple of cracking gigs coming up towards the end of August. First off, next Saturday, the 24th of August, is that? Yep, this is 2013 by the way, in case you're listening to this sometime in the far distant future. Anyway, what we've got, I think there's been a couple of lineup changes on this one. Let me just see if I can find out the most recent lineup, as far as I know, is the Infernal Sea, who are evil black metal from the Fens. Trenchard, who we featured last week, who are vile slamming death metal from London. The Projectionists, who play brutal metallic noise from Cambridgeshire. And Nexzilla, who play nasty extreme metal for fans of Black Dahlia murder. Anyway, they're playing at my favourite venue, the Unicorn in Camden, and that's the 24th of August, which is next Saturday. Right, and the Saturday after that, at the garage, upstairs at the garage, I think it's 10-year Grind Ethic anniversary show, which I'm not sure if you should know Grind Ethic if you know anything about death metal in the UK, in London particularly. The Grind Ethic been going for 10 years according to this, and they always put loads of wicked shows on, including like the Christmas anti-Christmas shows that they do, stuff like that. Anyway, this particular show representing the 10 years, we've got Defeat Your Sanity from Germany, Indecent Excision from Italy, Beef Conspiracy, wicked UK fun death metal band. You put them in your
compilation.
Absolutely, Beef Conspiracy, good guys, good laugh, man. Actually, I'm going to put them on my show next week.
Are they going to start beef with anyone?
They may well do. Regurgitate Life, one man fucking death metal busking machine from wherever the hell is it come from, and also Iniquitous Savagery, who apparently have just been signed to Grind Ethic. Also, actually, first off band from South London, Slam Cunts. It's
not South London, it's South London.
South London.
No, right. Because it's spelled SAARF.
All right.
South.
All right, you say tomatoes and whatever. Anyway, and they're called. This is the thing. The conversation I wanted to have was not about how to say South, but how to say the name of the band. Blasphemized. I mean, I've said it before, blasphemized, but it's not. It's just blasphemized, which is a weird name for a band. Yeah, that's them. Anyway, what we're playing next? Is it my turn to choose a tune now?
Yeah.
I do believe it is. I think I shall play a little bit of black metal. This is a band that are going at the moment. It's quite a long song. They play long songs, what can I say? Anyway, they're from up north. I think they're from Darlington. And they play wicked black metal. And they're called Old Corpse Road. I've seen them quite a few times. And I've never been disappointed with what I've seen from them. Anyway, this is taken from a little split EP that they did with... Bloody hell, who was they did it with? Doesn't really matter. Anyway, their part of the EP was called The Bones of This Land Are Not Speechless. And I've taken the first track, which is called Hob Headless Rises.
Yeah.
never felt again. We'll never be free again. He will rise again.
That was Hob Headless Rises by Old Corpse Road.
Wicked black metal there, I reckon.
Yeah, very evil.
I like their stuff as well because a lot of the subject they sing about is like old English myths and legends kind of thing, like the Witch of Wookey Hole
Influenced
and
by the Fresh
the Black
Prince of
Dog and that kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
good band, man.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because both Sabbats, the UK Fresh Sabbat and the Japanese Black Fresh Sabbat, both inspired black metal, future black metal bands in some way or another.
Yeah.
I mean, UK one with the paganism and all the old English
Do
stuff.
you know Skyclad are playing soon?
And no, I never knew that.
Yeah, Martin Walkie is doing Skyclad. I think it's the 4th of September, the day before my birthday.
Yeah, okay.
And Aaron Boast from Chemical, his new band Devilment are supporting.
Oh, the one with that fucking.
The one with Danny Filth in it, yeah.
Blimey, Aaron Boat is really selling out.
You don't say that. You listen to the show and they come and crack your head open with one of his drumsticks.
No. He'll smile and be like.
I don't think so. Don't diss people's bands,
That's
dude.
because Chemical better. Wink, wink.
Well, yeah, true. We love Chemical. That's what it is. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Chemical is still going strong. Don't worry. Don't panic. Anyway, so what are we playing next?
All right, now I got a message from one of the members of this band. This band is called Immoral Minority. They are a hard-hitting hardcore band, very hardcore to the bone. Probably with a bit of fresh influence in there. And he asked me if I could play a song on here, and I was happy to oblige. So this song is called Craven, and it's from the EP I Hate It Here, and you can download that EP on their Bandcamp. So get it now.
Check out the Bandcamp details on the podcast page.
I'm blacking out.
Okay, that was a little bit of hardcore there from Immoral Minority, taking off their EP I Hate It Here, and that song was called Craven. Right, now we had another message in the week from a band from Canada.
Yes, we did.
They also mentioned contacted us via the High Speed Hangover podcast page on Facebook, and they're called Tyrant's Blood, and they've got an album coming out soon called Into the Kingdom of Graves.
Do you know what the biggest honour was about this, right?
Yep.
One of the members was in Infernal Majesty.
Yeah, and I think one of them was in Blasphemy as well.
Very good Canadian thrash band,
Yeah.
and I was so honoured because I was a big fan. I've been a fan of Infernal Majesty since the year 2011, so it's sort of like a dream come true.
Well, you should prepare yourself to be a big fan of Tyrant's Blood, because I've listened to the tunes that he sent us, and they're bloody good, mate, bloody good.
Yeah.
And apparently they're coming over in 2014, so a fair while off yet, to do some gigs in Europe, so hopefully we'll see them in London at that point, and we can go along and fucking flash the horns and have a jolly good metal time. Anyway, track I've chosen to play off this is called Revelation in Damnation.
Okay, that was Revelation in Damnation by Tyrant's Blood from the album from the Future album, which will be coming out in the future, called Into the Kingdom of Graves.
Either that or it's just come out. I'm not sure which one it is. But yeah, it's definitely... They're flogging it at the moment, and they're trying to spread the word, which is why they contacted us to play it. So listen to that and go and buy the album, because they're a bloody good band. And look out for them in 2014 when they come over to Europe.
Yep.
Should be bloody good.
I'm so looking forward to seeing them.
Yeah, should be wicked, mate. So what's up next, man?
Alright, now this band is an awesome speed fresh band. Speed fresh meaning they play
Speedy
fast
and
riffs.
freshy?
They play fast riffs, but they sing high.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, okay, this band is called Deathhead. Now, a little interesting fact about Deathhead, and the band that we played on a previous podcast episode called Terror Drone.
Same band, isn't it?
Well, they had 3 of the old members. Terror Drone had 3 of the old members in Deathhead, but for some reasons which I'm not going to get involved on, I'm not going to ask about, left Deathhead to form Terror Drone. So I'm not... But Deathhead is still going strong, and both bands are still doing very well.
Oh, so Deathhead and Terror Drone are both going strong?
Yeah.
Oh, right, I thought that Deathhead became Terror Drone.
No.
Oh, right, so they're both still going?
Yeah.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Both bands are still doing well, and I wish both of them very good luck in the future.
Yeah.
Okay, so this song is called
Terminator. I'll be back.
Yep,
Deathhead.
let's play it.
Alright then, that was Terminator by Deathhead, and that's off their little EP, which I think is also called Deathhead, which is available on Bandcamp. So check out the podcast page, it's got all the links on there, and you can go on there for a single solitary shiny pound, you can buy a 6-track EP by Deathhead.
If you didn't understand that, that means it costs £1.
1 single pound.
Yep.
A small tiny pound. Just a tenth of a tenner. And a 20 of a £20
To
note.
get this epic EP.
Yes, so go and do that and listen to it and like their page and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, we're going to move on. We're coming to not too far off the end of the show now. Only a few more tracks left, and I think it's my choice next, isn't it? So I'm going to play a little bit of death metal from a band from London, a band who play loads of shows, and I've seen them loads of times down at the Unicorn, and they're called, I've got to pronounce this correctly, Kifrul. Which
Kifrul?
Is, yeah.
I thought it was called Sifrul.
No, I've had it from the horse's mouth that it's Kifrul.
Well, I'm going to call him Sifrul for comic effect.
Yeah, fair enough. Call them what you like. Anyway, this is a track taken off their little EP or album. It's kind of an EP. It's about 6 songs, and it's called Descent to Nothingness. And this track is called Eternal Damnation.
What is up with all them sort of names like Eternal Damnation and stuff like that?
Because that's just metal, man.
Why not?
Happy, joy,
why
joy.
not I Love Kittens? Or,
yeah, we should. Well, maybe Frenzy should do that.
Or Tree Hugging Mania. Or
yeah, I like it.
Or Flower Eating Fun.
Yeah, flower eating fun. Flower arranging fun would make more sense. How about skipping through the mosh pit with a flower in my hair?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Anyway, let's play the song because it's heavy and it will probably break your neck so hard that your head will fall off.
Roll down the street.
Yeah, and then you'll die, so...
yeah, not a good thing to do.
Let's play it. Okay, that was Eternal Damnation by, quote-unquote, Kifrul.
Sifrul. Oh no, it's Kifrul.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The song was called Eternal Damnation, as I just said.
And it's off the little EP.
The EP was called Descent into Nothingness.
Descent to Nothingness, yes.
Yeah.
Descent. Down.
Yeah, they play in London all the fucking time, so if you get a chance...
they're a bloody good band live.
See them live and they'll probably murder you.
I don't think they will, because they're quite nice guys.
With their music.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Not their personalities.
Especially if your head falls off.
They're lovely guys.
Yeah. Yes, anyway. So, we're going to move on a bit of thrash now, I believe. And you're going to play... What are you going to play for us now?
Now, this is another... Well, it's not really... It's not as slept on as Carnal Rights
Stop
were.
saying slept on. That's a crappy phrase. I hate that
I like
phrase. Did you invent that on yourself?
No, I looked it up somewhere.
You looked it up?
Yeah, I looked it up when I look up underrated thrash gems. Sometimes they say, oh, this album was so slept on back in the day or whatnot.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Well...
I think maybe we should have like a high-speed Hangover podcast dictionary so people can work out what we're talking about.
I don't want people to know, or whatever.
Right.
It was not as overlooked as Carnal Rights, but I mean, and back in the day when it came out, it was actually pretty popular.
Yeah.
Which was like 2008, 2007. Now this band is called Warpath. I believe they were unsigned. I think they've split now, and this song is from the Damnation album, really freaking good UK thrash album, and this song is called Hostile Takeover!
that was pretty good, wasn't it? That was Warpath there, and that was off their album Damnation, and it was called Hostile Takeover. They were a very slept-on band, I think you'll find.
Don't you mean underrated and overlooked?
Well, yeah, I mean
Not
that.
slept on. Don't say slept on.
I know,
Jesus
slept on
Christ.
stupid, isn't it? But you made me say it.
Yeah.
Right, another slept-on band. Oh, overrated. Not overrated, underrated band. Overlooked and underrated. Another.
Obscure.
Yeah, that's another good word. And we're going back into the midst of time. We're going to play you a little bit of Metal Messiah. And this is taken off their little Metal
This is
Messiah.
the last band of the podcast.
Yeah, it's the last band of the podcast as well, yeah.
We've got to say bye to our fans. as
Oh,
well.
yeah, we'll say bye to our fan. Bye to our fan.
our
Bye to
fans.
Head Troop and Rebecca.
They're not the only fans. We've
Are
got
they
loads
not?
of die-hard fans.
Have we? Oh, good.
I think Headtrip and Rebecca are the most die-hard.
There are number 1 and number 2 fans.
So yeah, this goes out to Headtrip and Rebecca.
Yeah, why not?
One day it is our dream to have you over our place
Yeah.
for din-dins, a big Sunday
I'm not
roast.
quite sure it's my dream, but carry on.
Well, all of our dreams to have you over for Sunday roast or something like that.
It would be good, but I don't dream about
We are going to
it.
get you to on the podcast if you like it or not. So.
Yeah, you can each choose a track for the podcast. And even starting from next week, we might have another DJ with us, Lisa, who is my partner and Gimpmaster's mum.
Oh.
She might come on a little feature recording Lisa Listens or something like that, and she's going to choose one track per show.
That's going to kill our reputation, though.
No, that'll get all the men involved and interested to have a gorgeous
men-
Lisa. I don't think so. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll let her in the studio maybe to choose a track if she promised not to fart on the microphone.
Oh, yeah.
You know what she's like. Okay, so this is the end of the show now. We're going to play out with War Machine by Metal Messiah. Tune in for the next show, which will probably be coming now at the end of August.
1.5 weeks.
Yeah, the end of August. Okay, and don't forget them gigs we told you about. And don't forget to like our page on Facebook. And don't forget to like Metal Perv TV as well, which will also involve lots of good, interesting video shows there. Okay, War Machine.
And unfortunately, before the song plays, Gray's going to put me back into the box.
Yeah, you go back into the box, Gimpmeister. You're not needed again for another couple of weeks.
Okay, bye.
War Machine, Metal Messiah.